me kwa toji ha okuta sinye kura na mi lo me kura ito ka lo la mese ne va ne mi ave duklola lo la mese ne va ne mi ave fia opete la mese ne va ne agble de la opete va ga de u ke lo egbe pen keke kusa lo me trona mi lo me trona ito ka lo patrona ne trafa.
Yo, akpe, mie edakpe na asafo chiameche na asogle state chiamega de aleike okochidina togbeao. We thank you so much, asafo chiameche, for pouring the libation, and we now invite Reverend Dr. Lawson Kweku Janku. He is the clerk of the General Assembly EP Church Ghana Hokoji to give us the opening prayer. Let's welcome him with a hand of applause.
Let us pray, still sitting. Micho hajiji kple bubu. Kafumi amauga. Eka kalili poreji. Beti khialili amo. Edochi jajara nyigba. Tofafa gbajafe. Chwa gbedu achiona togbeka. Bliva le balime. Dear God, the Father of all humankind, we praise you and ascribe glory to your name. We thank you for loving us so much, for bringing this national celebration to be hosted here in the Volta region and in Ho. We thank you for the life of our President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We thank you also for all other ministers of state. We thank you for our regional minister, Honorable James Gunu. We thank you for all others who are serving in high offices of this country. This is the day set aside to honor our hard-working farmers and fishermen who have continued to work hard in order to provide food to feed Ghana. May you bless this day when we gather from far and near to participate in this event. Lord, we want to thank you again that you gave us arable land, that when we planted our seed, you gave us rain and sunshine that the crops grew up for us to get food to eat. Thank you because you continue to be our God. We commit the day's program being held here this morning unto your care. Bless us. May you bring us travel to a very successful end so that at the end of the program, we'll have all the cause to say thank you to you, O Lord, our God, now and forevermore. We pray through Christ Jesus, who is our Lord. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our man of God. As a member of the Assemblies of God Ringway Gospel Church, I can assure you that God just sent an SMS that both the Christian and the traditional prayers have been accepted. So the ceremony can go on. Please give it up for the two of them. Great job they have done. At this point, we want to do the introduction of chairperson, and to help us do this wonderful activity as the Regional Director, Gender Department. Help me welcome Madam Daiwil Egram Ekpe to come and help us do the introduction of the chairperson for this wonderful ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause for her.
Thank you very much, MC. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama. Honorable ministers here present, please permit me to single out the Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Eric Opoku, and the Honorable Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, Honorable Emilia Arthur, and my own Regional Minister, Honorable James Gunu. Members of Parliament here present, distinguished partners, sponsors, diplomats, and all distinguished invited guests. It is with great honor and humility that I introduce the chairman for the 41st National Farmers' Day celebration here in Ho, the Volta region, a region where agriculture is both a livelihood and a cultural identity. Our chairman for today's grand occasion is a distinguished traditional leader, a visionary leader, a respected statesman whose contribution to the nation development cannot be overemphasized. He is a former president of the National House of Chiefs and a former member of the Council of States. He holds an MBA from Yale University and a BSc Administration from the University of Ghana, where he lectured in accounting. He has served the nation with distinction on the President's Economic Advisory Council and as the chair for the Economic Committee of the 2009 Government Transition Team. A celebrated entrepreneur and a nation builder, Togbe is the founder or co-founder of several major business conglomerates, including the African World Airline, the Sonan at Sogli Power, Accra World Trade Center, and the Strategic Africa Securities Finance Group. His leadership is equally evident in his philanthropic work, like the Asogli Educational Trust Fund and various social, health, educational, humanitarian initiatives that support human development across Ghana. Our chairman is also a custodian of a rich agricultural cultural heritage. The annual Asogli Yam Festival, which he leads, holds deep significance for farming communities. It is a celebration of harvests, a thanksgiving for the blessings of the fruitfulness of the land, and a cultural acknowledgement of the importance of farmers in sustaining families, communities, the regional and national economy. The Asogli Yam Festival reinforces unity, promotes agricultural pride, and inspires younger generations to value farming as a noble and dignified vocation. His commitment to national development, culture, and business has earned him numerous national and international leadership, entrepreneurship, and service awards. Just to mention a few, Togbe is a recipient of the Order of the Volta, the National Republic Day Awards 2008, Ghana's Greatest Entrepreneur of All Times Award 2022, the World Entrepreneurial Day Award, Entrepreneur of the Decade 2010 to 2019, Millennium Excellence Award 2010, Chieftaincy Leadership, and Millennium Excellence Award Personality of the Year 2005. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with a resounding round of applause end with the thunder of drums. Please help me welcome the chairman for the 41st National Farmers' Day celebration, His Royal Majesty, Togbe Apede, the 14th, the Agbogbo-Mafia of the Asogli State of the Volta region. Mianto miavatobie, la, mianto miatoe, la, mianto miavasogli tobie, la. Akpenami, thank you very much. Dr. Chairman, your audience, distinguished audience, our chairman for this occasion. Thank you. Akpenami.
Hello. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, President John Dramani Mahama, distinguished ministers of state, the Minister of the Volta region, Mr. James Gunu, Togbe Mamao, commanders of the regional security forces or services, the clergy, members of the Republican community, fellow Ghanaians. And of course, our friends from the media. It's indeed a great honor for me to welcome all of you to Ho, and I do so on behalf of the chiefs and people of Asogli. Indeed, a great honor and pride for us to have all of you in Ho today to mark the 41st National Farmers' Day. As many of us are already aware, the Farmers' Day celebration was instituted in 1985 to acknowledge and celebrate the vital role the farmers play in our country. And it was established following the remarkable 30% growth in the agri sector in 1984, which was a significant recovery from the devastations of 1982 and 1983, when we experienced a lot of drought. The inaugural celebration was held in Osino in the eastern region, which was particularly severely hit by the impacts of the drought. And since then, the Farmers' Day has been celebrated every first Friday of December. And congratulate the government of President Rawlings, under whom this great initiative was started. I also would like to congratulate the successive governments for having maintained this great tradition. But most importantly, I want to congratulate our farmers who are the reasons why we are here. And also congratulate most especially those who are going to be recognized today for the leadership roles they have played in the agri sector. This morning, while I was with my elders, we recalled that Ho hosted the 35th Farmers' Day on December 6, 2009. I was invited to chair the event as I was invited to today's celebration. Then sadly, the day before the event, my nomination was withdrawn, thanks to the pettiness of those days. Here am I again today, privileged to be chairman of the 41st celebration. And I want to thank the government for the great honor that it has done the chiefs and the people of Ho, and the great honor it has done to me in particular. The theme for today, Eat Ghana, Grow Ghana, Secure the Future, truly captures the essence of the celebration. It acknowledges also what each one of us can do to support what our farmers have been doing over the years. When we eat what we produce in Ghana, we'll encourage our farmers to produce more, and therefore we'll see growth in our economy, and therefore we'll see greater security for Ghana going into the future. So let's remind ourselves we have to eat Ghana so we can grow Ghana and so we can secure the future of Ghana. Indeed, farmers have played important roles in our country. They feed us, their output contributes to economic growth, and of course, their exports, particularly from cocoa and other cash crops, give us the foreign exchange that we need to power our economy. It's significant to know that the farm sector, the agri sector generally, employs about 44% of our labor force. But of course, the agri sector faces a lot of challenges, which is why the inspirational aspect of this celebration is very important. Through this, we want to inspire our farmers to do more. Of course, government would also commit to doing more in that regard, while we citizens are expected to commit to eating Ghana, so we can help to grow Ghana and help to secure the future of the motherland. We see problems in some particular sectors, notably declines. We've seen it in cocoa. On the 23rd of November, I was in Kohwe promoting investment in a new cocoa processing factory. And that was when it dawned on me that all is not well in the cocoa sector. For a country that has produced more than 1 million tons of cocoa in a particular year, to be currently struggling to do 500,000, that's not a good commentary. While the government is encouraging us to add value to our products, we all should work hard to ensure that the volumes of the products go up so that value addition can be feasible. We've seen that we are not doing as well in cotton as we used to do. Neither are we doing well in coffee as we used to do. All of this means a lot of work is required on the part of all of us. Sadly, we are still importing so much food, particularly notwithstanding the fact that agriculture employs 44% of our people. The world average is about 27%. The European average, only 4%. So countries with 4% of population agriculture are able to feed themselves. Why not we with 44%? It means we have a lot of work to do. Our import bill of food still ranges between $3.5 billion and $4.5 billion. We can do well by utilizing the idle hands that are available, and of course, by putting under cultivation arable land that is still uncultivated. So a lot of work needs to be done. Your Excellency, Ministers of State, Togweo Mamao, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, indeed, it's the recognition of all of these shortfalls that the government has initiated great programs to favor the agri sector, and for which we have to congratulate government. I am particularly excited about the government's Big Push program. Initially, I had a commitment of $10 billion. So last time I talked about it, I spoke about a $10 billion Big Push program. I'm so glad to know that so far, $60 billion has been committed. And I'm glad that a lot of that is going into infrastructure, and most notably into roads. Roads are a big push indeed for the agri sector. If we cannot transport farm produce to the market centers, we will not be encouraging the farmers to do more. So I'm happy the government is committing so much to the big push. And direct to agriculture, so much is being committed in the new budget of government, between $10 to $13 billion. That's exciting. We all have to play our role, our parts, to support government so that the success of these initiatives become realized. All these initiatives, I believe, are aimed at aiding our farmers, at making farming more attractive, and therefore supporting expansion of agricultural output. And further, throughout the agribusiness initiatives to support value addition in agriculture. I believe a few new ideas would help. As I said, countries with 4% population agriculture are feeding themselves. We with 44% are still importing a lot. That is sad commentary. That is again why I like the inspirational aspect of this celebration. Going forward, I believe we have to do more, just as the government is trying to do, in the area of mechanization, plantation agriculture, and etc. And those that can put a lot of our arable, but our cultivated land under cultivation. With all those few words, I want to thank you once again for the honor done me, the opportunity to host this great event. And of course, I thank you on behalf of the people of Asogli, the people of the Volta region. And I wish us all a successful celebration. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for our own Togbi Afede. Togbi Afede, the 14th, the Agbogomefia of Asogli State. Togbi, we appreciate you for the good job you have done. One of your very good achievements is the African World Airline. One day I went on the airline and I felt ill, and within seconds the medical team on board took care of me and the trip was good. Please give it up for Togbi Afede, the 14th, one more time. Your Excellency, with your permission, I would like to introduce a noble gentleman to give us the welcome address for this day. You, Your Excellency, are a man of great intelligence. So when you are selecting somebody for a region and you're selecting a gentleman for the Volta region, you gave us the very best. This is a gentleman who took over office recently, and I could tell you that the whole Volta region is safer than you can think. When you leave your phone here, 5 days' time, you will still find it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the landlord of the Volta region, Volta Regional Minister, Honorable James Gunu.
Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, our special guest of honor, Your Royal Majesty Togbe Apede the 14th, the Agbogbomefia of the Asogli State, the chairman for this grand occasion, Honorable Eric Opoku, Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Emilia Atta, Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers of State here in present, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Council of State, Honorable Members of Parliament, Honorable Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives, Honorable Assembly Members, Unit Committee, leadership of various political parties here in present, our gallant, traditional, and religious leaders, our revered farmers and fishers, students, distinguished awardees, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, it is a profound honor and privilege to warmly welcome you to the Grand Durbar and Award Ceremony of the 41st National Farmers' Day celebration here in Ho, the Oxygen City, the capital of the Volta region. On behalf of the Volta Regional Coordinating Council, the chiefs and the good people of the Volta region, I wish to express our profound appreciation to His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama for bringing this year's National Farmers' Day celebration to the Volta region. And as Togbe indicated, in fact, 2019, under the previous government, he was supposed to chair this, a similar function like this, but they dribbled him. But today, we gather to pay tribute to the men and women whose unwavering dedication ensures Ghana's food security, fuel our agro-industries, industrial aspiration, and anchor our national economy. This year's theme, Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, Secure the Future, aptly reflects our collective resolve to build a resilient, modern, and inclusive agricultural sector capable of driving sustainable national development. Your Excellency, permit me to acknowledge your visionary and decisive leadership within the few months of your administration. Your renewed commitment to feeder roads rehabilitation, the Big Push project, irrigation expansion, mechanization services, warehouse infrastructure, youth entrepreneurship, and market modernization is already restoring confidence and igniting new energy among our farmers in the Volta region and across the country. Your dedication to build technology-based, climate-smart, and private sector-driven agricultural economy gives profound meaning to this national celebration. We are equally honored by the presence of His Royal Majesty, the Agbogbomefia of the Asogli State, Togbe Apede the 14th, whose exemplary leadership, innovation-driven development agenda, and steadfast support for economic transformation continue to inspire the entire region. His commitment to enterprise development has positioned the Asogli State as a model of progress and pride. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today's event is more than a ceremonial gathering. It is a national tribute to resilience, excellence, and patriotism. Our farmers, fishers, processors, aggregators, and value chain actors work under difficult conditions, often limited resources, yet they sustain Ghana's food system with courage and determination. Their sacrifices epitomize the spirit of nation building, and it is only befitting that we honor them with deep admiration and gratitude. Allow me to highlight a matter of strategic national importance. The Volta region remains one of Ghana's most promising agricultural and agribusiness frontiers. Our competitive advantages includes but not limited to 1, fertile and diverse agroecological zones. 2, abundant water bodies with untapped potential. 3, strategic proximity to regional market. 4, expanded infrastructure and market ecosystems. 4, Volta Economic Corridor Project under the 24-hour economic policy of Your Excellency, Mr. President. And last but not the least is zero tolerance for galamsey activities. Today, I extend an open strategic invitation to domestic investors, international agribusinesses, business firms, development partners, commercial and impact financiers. The Volta region is open for business, offering viable investment opportunities in large-scale commercial farming, food processing, value addition, irrigation and water management infrastructure, aquaculture and fisheries development, livestock and poultry value chain, seed, fertilizer and input manufacturing, cold chain and logistics systems, agro-export, regional trade, digital and precision agriculture solutions. The Volta Regional Coordinating Council, working closely with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, stand ready to provide facilitation, technical support, and productive and inclusive and conducive environment to ensure sustainable and profitable investment. Your Excellency, our vision is clear: to position the Volta region as Ghana's next agro-industrial power hub, competitive, export-oriented, technologically driven, and youth-led. To achieve this, we are strengthening the district agribusiness development platforms, farmer-based organizations, digital extension and mechanization centers, partnership with traditional authorities for responsible land access, investment promotions led by the Volta Investment Promotion Center, and link agriculture with trade and investment fair, which is currently ongoing in the regional capital. With the right partnership and policy alignment, the Volta region will not only feed Ghana, but also supply surplus produce to the West African sub-region and beyond. In conclusion, Your Excellency, we are celebrating hard-working farmers and fishers. Let us renew our national commitment to supporting them with the policies, financing, technology, and infrastructure required to thrive in an evolving global food system. To all distinguished guests, investors, development partners, friends of the Volta region, I once again extend a warm welcome to you. May today's celebration inspire greater collaboration, innovation, and investment as we work together to feed Ghana, eat Ghana, and secure the future. God bless our farmers and fishers. God bless the Volta region, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Miawezo, Akwaba, Sanunkudezua, Obake, Akpenami.
Omifo Asikpena, Miafe Amuganu to Ajikola, Honorable James Gonu, American Nami Miafe Jadona Megbedasi, Rekumiaga Kwasikolina Ake. Azalo, Azalo, Azale Kongbe, Akpenami, Togbeche. Medeku me demonam le mademia fe amekpekpe deka eve adeo afia. At this point, we want to acknowledge some of our dignitaries in our midst. We have the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa. You are welcome. The Minister for the Interior, Honorable Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak, is also with us. It means we are safer than safe. We have the Roads Minister, that's the Minister for Roads and Highways, Honorable Kwame Governs Agbojase. You are welcome. Also with us this morning at the 41st National Farmers Day celebration is the mama of all the mamas when it comes to tourism. We have Honorable Ablaji Fagomashi. Honorable, thank you for coming. We are grateful for joining us here. The Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture, Honorable Emilia Arthur. You are welcome, Madam. And we'll go to the Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Eric Opoku. Sir, you are also welcome. With them is the Volta Regional Minister who just delivered the welcome address to us. Honorable Regional Minister, you are also welcome. We have the Council of State member, the representative of the Volta region, His Eminence Gabriel Kwamiga Tanko Atokpele is also here. So thank you for coming. We have Honorable Dr. Ofosu Samuel Lampofo. Is also with us this morning. He is the policy advisor in the office of the Vice President and also the chairman of Cocoa Board. Sir, you are welcome. And with us is the father of the nation, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the visionary leader, is also here. Welcome, Mr. President. We are grateful for having you here once again in the Volta region. In due course, we'll acknowledge all other distinguished invited guests here in our midst. We are calling on Madame Akosia Ejapon to get ready for her performance after we have received some of these solidarity messages from our farmers. We'll begin with Chairman of the National Farmers and Fishermen's Award Winners Association of Ghana, Mr. Davis Kobo. So let's have you as you deliver the solidarity message on behalf of your people. And with a hand of applause, let's welcome Mr. Davis Kobo as he comes to deliver the solidarity message.
Your Excellency, the President of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, Honorable Ministers of State, development partners, distinguished guests, our farmers, the agribusiness partners, ladies and gentlemen, our chairman. It is my great honor to join you here in the Volta region for the 41st National Farmers Day celebration under the theme, Eat Ghana, Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, Secure the Future. On behalf of the National Farmers and Fishermen Award Winners Association, and on behalf of the agribusiness community, and on my own behalf, I extend a warm welcome to our guests of honor, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, who is an active farmer himself, and his presence underscores the critical role agriculture plays in our nation's development. Farmers, agribusiness operators, and exporters, your hard work is the backbone of Ghana's food security and export potential. Thanks to your efforts, Ghana is steadily shifting from subsistence production to value-driven agriculture. We are really feeding the country, Ghana, and we are now more aligned with what the nation and global markets needs. Government has introduced bold initiatives which deserve recognition. The flagship Feed Ghana program is designed to accelerate the transformation of agricultural sector, boosting productivity, reducing import dependency, supplying raw material for industry, creating jobs and increasing exports. In the fisheries sector, President John Dramani Mahama has assented to the Fisheries and Agriculture Act 2025 Act 1146. This landmark law introduces bold reforms to establish an independent fisheries commission to manage resources, stronger enforcement and penalties against illegal fishing, which will ensure larger vessels do not exceed their sustainable catch limits. A focus on aquaculture through investment in hatcheries and feed production will ensure the aquaculture sector is encouraged to raise production. Within that program, I applaud the livestock and poultry development sub-program, which supports poultry farmers with their own chicks, improve feed, vaccines infrastructure, a strategic move to reduce our chicken and poultry import bill. Importantly, the Nkuko Kitinkiti initiative is revitalizing poultry production from backyard farms to commercial scale, firmly placing Ghana on the path to produce, process, and consume what we ourselves grow. These interventions reflect our theme, producing food for Ghana, consuming what we grow, and secure our future. Yet, despite our progress, important gaps remain if we are to fully secure our future. Land and tenure security must be strengthened. Farmers cannot invest in long-term cropping, agro-processing, and export engagement when access to land is contested or insecure. Land guard incidences and real estate encroachment on farmland are eroding our agricultural foundation. Environmental and resource threats, such as illegal small-scale mining, galamsey, continue to degrade farmland, pollute water bodies, and undermine production capacity. Lost arable land and polluted irrigation water directly hurt our ability to feed Ghana. Farm-to-market linkages still demand improvement. Infrastructure deficits rose. Storage, market linkages are major bottlenecks. Agribusiness exporters face high costs, post-harvest losses, and inconsistent quality. Implementation capability remains uneven. Policies and programs often look strong on paper, but fall short on delivering tangible benefits to farmers and exporters. We must narrow this gap between design and impact. The way forward, His Excellency, from production to value and export. What must we prioritize now? From my perspective as a Farmer Industry Association leader and exporter, I propose the following strategic pillars. 1, secure the land and resource base. Develop and enforce reforms that protect farmland from illegal mining, land guard seizure, and real estate conversion. Strengthen enforcement and policy integration around land tenure, mining, and real estate conversion with agricultural production and food security implementation in mind. Strengthen the farm-to-market value chain. Realize the full link between production, aggregation, logistics, processing, market, domestic, and export. The Feed Ghana program, sub-programs such as farmer service centers, feed the industry, innovative financing, and infrastructure and agro-productive enclaves should translate into real supply chain investment. Ensure quality controlled feed mills, accessible feed inputs, especially poultry, aggregation hubs, cold stores, and efficient transport infrastructure. Boost the poultry and livestock sectors as strategic growth anchors. With Ghana targeting high levels of poultry self-sufficiency, the sector offers opportunity for import substitution, job creation, value chain development, and export growth. Rally behind the Nkuko Kitinkiti initiative. Ensure farmers are supported, connected to markets, and part of integrated supply chains. Ensure policy presence and agile governance. Mr. President, honorable ministers, we appeal to you sometimes to take some time off your busy schedules to visit us on the farms, processing plants, and the station frequently to measure the impact your programs and policies. Boost the fishery sector, policy to prevent large foreign vessels from usually exceeding their sustainable catch limits. thereby depleting stocks faster than they can aggregate. A deliberate effort of investment of factoring. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, farmers and agribusiness, Ghana stands at a pivotal moment. We can treat agriculture as a safety net or as a dynamic value-creating engine for jobs, exports, and food security. We must choose the latter. Under this year's theme, Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, Secure the Future, let us commit to turning our fields into foundation of prosperity, our poultry houses into engines of import substitution, our farmlands into lasting legacy for our generation. On behalf of farmers, agribusiness, and exporters, we pledge to partner fully with government for your leadership, Mr. President, to realize the transformation our agriculture sector deserves. On this joyous occasion, that the nation rewards the achievements of our diligent and gallant farmers, fishers, the National Farmers and Fishermen Award Winners Association salutes our gallant farmers for the day. It's our prayer that the winner deserves what it takes. Let us feed Ghana, eat Ghana, and together let us secure our future. Let us take this opportunity to officially congratulate the Ministers of Food and Agriculture and Minister of Fishery for the assumption to office, a seat that is probably hotter than national security seat. And we are sure they are testing that. Thank you. God bless our farmers, agribusiness sector, and our beloved country. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for him. Because of time and a long list we have, we plead with all of you. When you are called for solidarity message, you do a summary. You know, His Excellency normally is good at off-tempo speeches, not word for word. If not, we will stay here until Tuesday morning. We plead with you. We plead with you. So I'm inviting the president of the Ghana Association of Female Agricultural and Fish Farming Award winners in person of Madam Ernestina Osei Tutu, and she's doing a 2-minute summary for us. Please give it up for her. Give it up for her. You know, our women are gifted with short speeches. Come on, give it up for her. This is a solidarity message.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Regional Minister for the Volta region, Honorable Sector Ministers here present, Mr. Chairman, Nananom, development partners, distinguished award-winning farmers, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of GAFAFAO, the Ghana Association of Female Agricultural and Fish Farming Award winners, I bring you warm greetings and heartfelt solidarity. This is a historic moment for us. It's the first time GAFAFAO has been invited to speak at National Farmers Day, and we are deeply grateful. This invitation tells us that the voices of the rural woman farmer and fisher are finally being heard at the highest levels. We are truly grateful to His Excellency for giving us sector ministers who have shown immense commitment to advancing women's contribution to Ghana's agriculture sector. Papa Yedasi. GAFAFAO was born in 2023 from a transformative training program organized by a USAID-led project called Feed the Future Ghana Policy Link, in collaboration with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. 20 of us, award-winning women farmers from across Ghana, selected from the 2022 Farmers' Day celebrations at district, regional, and national levels, came together as individuals. Through intensive capacity building in leadership and advocacy, we left the workshop as a united force. The training opened our eyes. We realized that while we'd been individually recognized as award winners, this meant we are leaders. We needed to leverage this recognition into a united voice to tackle the real challenges facing rural women in agriculture. This change in mindset seeded our formation of GAFAFAO. In 3 years, we have grown into a movement. We are not just women farmers and fishers, we are mentors, innovators, and advocates. We have formed strong bonds, knowing too well that this will ensure our collective development as women and as agents of change. One of our key initiatives has been sensitizing our members on agricultural policies. Many of our sisters didn't even know these policies existed, yet they directly affect their livelihoods and their ability to feed their families. Knowledge is power, and we've made it our mission to share that power. This year's theme, Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, Secure the Future, speaks directly to what we do every day. Rural women are the backbone of Ghana's food security. We plant, we harvest, we process, we trade. We are in the fields, at the fish ponds, at the smoking ovens, and in the markets. But here is the hard truth. We cannot feed Ghana to our full potential when women in the sector are working with one hand tied behind our backs. From the north to the south and from the east to the west, women's access to land is still fraught with barriers because of traditional beliefs and systems. How do we feed Ghana when we cannot access the land we need to farm? Access to credit, modern equipment, agricultural inputs. For many women farmers, these remain out of reach. Climate change is hitting us hard, disrupting our planting seasons, reducing yields, threatening fish stocks. And too often, women farmers are still left out of the decision-making tables where agricultural policies are shaped. These are not complaints, they are realities that need urgent attention. Your Excellency, we at GAFAFAO appreciate the positive strides government has made so far with the Feed Ghana program. This, along with other initiatives implemented by previous regimes, have sought to show commitment to food security. But we can go further. As we build on this progress, GAFAFAO calls for three key things. First, let's tackle land access for women head-on. Land isn't a luxury, it's the foundation of agricultural production. Second, let's create targeted financial support that actually reaches women farmers. We need credit facilities that understand our unique challenges and support our enterprises. GAFAFAO does not just ask, we also act. We are committed to continue our mentorship programs, building networks, and keeping rural women at the heart of Ghana's agricultural transformation. We have sensitized our members on critical agricultural policies using our own little savings. We are grateful for the partnership with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture and private sector allies like Yara Ghana. GAFAFAO is ready to partner with government and development partners to ensure the programs genuinely befit rural women. As GAFAFAO's slogan goes, Ema akukudro for yepim akwayenim, we will keep striving and pushing because Ghana's food security depends on it. Let's work together to ensure no woman farmer or fisher is left behind as we build the agricultural future Ghana deserves. Ayuko to all farmers and fishers, Ayuko to Ghana. May God bless our farmers and may God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
Let's give it up for them once again. That was Madam Ernestina Osei Tutu and her group members. Next to present to us the solidarity messages from the President of Ghana National Association of Farmers and Fishermen, lead umbrella body of all the farm-based organizations, Mr. Michael Tetekwete. Please, sir, let's have you. And let's receive him with a round of applause.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, His Royal Majesty Togbe Apede the 14th, the Agbogbomefia of the Asogli State, Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Eric Opoku, Honorable Ministers of State and their deputies present, distinguished guests, our noble farmers and fisherfolk, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Mr. President, I have sat home and watched a lot of programs on Farmers' Day. But what I have observed today is that, Mr. President, the speakers before me, if I listen to them and I look at what I'm having here, Mr. President, it looks like we have all come here to accept and embrace your programs and policies. But that is not the case. So I would want to spare you the long speech I'm holding and just say a few things to you and the gathering here today. Mr. President, we have all accepted your policies. But once the policies sound promising, we respectfully ask you that you prevail on the finance minister to release all the needed funds on time so that every agricultural program can be fully implemented. In the past, some promises to farmers were not fully honored. And there were times, Mr. President, when inputs, resources, and even best farmer awards and rewards arrived late, thereby discouraging our farmers. We trust that under your renewed leadership, these issues will be corrected so that farmers can continue to work with confidence and motivation. Finally, Mr. President, we appeal for continued investment in attracting the youth into agriculture. With access to financing, technology, and modern tools, agriculture will remain Ghana's most sustainable path to job creation and national development. We also call on you, Mr. President, and the state as a whole to relook at farmer welfare, such as pension packages, life insurance, among others. And Mr. President, with the life insurance, we want you to talk to SIC Life. We beg you. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, today we honor the backbone of our nation. As we celebrate our farmers and fisherfolk, let us renew our collective commitment to building a resilient, modern, and prosperous agricultural sector. God bless our farmers, God bless our fisherfolk, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for him one more time. At this point, distinguished personalities, Your Excellency, with your permission, we take an address from a woman ever since she took office. I can tell you that 10 tilapia is now sold at 10 Ghana cedis ever since she took office. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the Member of Parliament for Shama constituency, and today fishermen and fishmongers are very happy with her. Ever since she took over the ministry, all the subsidiary organizations are receiving what they deserve in order to fulfill the resetting agenda of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome a woman with vision, integrity, a woman of great style, the Honorable Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture. Help me welcome Honorable Emilia Atta.
Your Excellency, Togbe Chair, Madam Kuku, Madam Benami Kata. No, there's nothing wrong with the phone. The problem is with the light, so I can't see. Obi umbrella, one can. Mr. President, as you know, the Minister for Agric and I are twins. He's Achu, and I am Eche. How about the Echa? Achupi. Mr. President, Togbe Chairman, honorable ministers and members of parliament present, our friends from the diplomatic corps, farmers, fishers, aquaculture operators, our media friends, ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to cut the salutation short in the interest of time. It is indeed a great privilege to address you on this 41st National Farmers Day, as we honor the men and women whose hard work feeds and sustains our nation. Today, we celebrate the resilience, discipline, and dedication of our farmers and fishers, the backbone of Ghana's food security and rural economy. We salute their commitment to nourishing Ghana. We salute their role in keeping our nation secure. On behalf of all fishers and aquaculture operators, I extend deep appreciation to you, Your Excellency, for your steadfast support transforming and modernizing the fisheries and aquaculture sector. Your presence here affirms your dedication to the well-being of farming and fishing communities across the country. It is not for nothing that the fishermen of this country enstood you Ferinyukweja Otodo Ebasa in recognition of all that you do for the fishing and aquaculture sector. At this moment, Your Excellency, I would like to recognize our hard-working fishermen, fish processors, traders, and aquaculture operators, whose daily efforts ensure that millions of Ghanaians have access to nutritious fish protein. Beyond feeding the nation, they create jobs, sustain local economies, and support countless households. To our award winners, congratulations. Your excellence inspires the entire sector. We thank our development partners and sponsors and industry stakeholders. Your collaboration has strengthened programs, enhanced community livelihoods, and supported the ministry's efforts to recognize outstanding fishers and aquaculture operators. I'd like at this moment to acknowledge all those who donated to us for this occasion: the Agric Development Bank, Japan Motors, CCT Group Limited, Beacon Hill Industries Limited, Ghana Ports and Harbors Authority, Petrosol, and Ranan Fish Feed West Africa. This year's theme, Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, Secure the Future, is timely. It reminds us that national food security depends on local production, responsible consumption, and the sustainable management of our land and aquatic resources. This has been a defining year for the fisheries and aquaculture sector. In spite of all the challenges, we have stayed strong. We have achieved a number of strategic investments. A major achievement is the passing of the Fisheries and Aquaculture Act 2025, Act 1146. And at this point, I really want to commend His Excellency the President for his role in ensuring that this landmark act was passed in record time. One of the things that we have done with this act is to extend the inshore exclusion zone from 6 to 12 nautical miles, supporting our artisanal fishers to improve access to fishing grounds and protecting our marine ecosystems. We have also this year, working together with sister ministers, developed the first Ghana Blue Economy Strategy, providing a roadmap for sustainably harnessing our marine, coastal, and inland water resources for national development. We have also held the first ever National Chief Fishermen and Queen Fishmongers Conference, bringing together traditional leaders, recognizing the role of indigenous knowledge in fisheries management. We have also, for the very first time in Ghana's history, developed the first inland fisheries management plan, because it is about time that we paid attention to the vast resources we have in our inland rivers, for example, the Volta Lake, to the other rivers and reservoirs. We are also expanding aquaculture production, improving post-harvest handling and value addition, strengthening monitoring, control and surveillance, and investing in community capacity. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate today, let us renew our collective commitment to supporting farmers and fishers with the right policies. Next year, we will improve our services to fishers and aquaculture operators. It is a promise that we shall abide by. We will work with all men, women, and youth. On behalf of the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture, I congratulate all award winners and extend heartfelt appreciation to every farmer, fisher, and aquaculture operator across the country. May God bless our farmers, fishers, and all who work to feed our nation. Miawele doji. Miawele doji. Miawele doji. Akpekata.
Nenemai miawele doji, miawele dowom na Ghana, miawele ndudu damde miafe ekplonji, miedo ayiko na miafe agle de laokata. Many thanks to Madam or Honorable Achufwi Emilia Arthur for delivering that message, a powerful and insightful message to all of us. It's unofficial, the Achufwi is unofficial anyway, but that's her name, since she's a twin sister to a great minister. We have been sitting for quite a number of hours now. We want to at least stretch our hands, our legs. We want to invite now to perform the legendary high life musician and TV personality, Ekosia Ejapon. If she's ready and you are happy to see her perform to us today, the 41st National Farmers Day celebration here in Ho, let's welcome her. Miele Hajila Hongko, Ekosia Ejapon, Hombene Wava, Ati Hakwebifio Mi.
Ekwafonina, from north, south, east, west. Ghana for Sieda Masio. All farmers say thank you. Ekwafonina, Yamishi Rambo. Akredela o aikonami. Akredela o aikonami. Toshila o aikonami. Toshila o aikonami. Fishermen, we say thank you. Afarifonina, Yamishi Rambo. Akredela o aikonami. Akredela o aikonami. Toshila o aikonami. Toshila o aikonami. Yenuma mugote. Ekwafo efe odaneshie. Akredela o aikonami. Akredela o aikonami. Toshila o aikonami. Toshila o aikonami. Muma enyama. Muma enyama. Muma enyama. Enyama robe. Akredela o aikonami. Akredela o aikonami. Aikonami. Toshila o aikonami. Toshila o aikonami. Yenuma mugote. Okwako efe odaneshie. Akredela o aikonami. Akredela o aikonami. Toshila o aikonami. Toshila o aikonami. Yenuma Mukode Okwako Efe Odaneshie Agbedelo Aikonami Agbedelo Aikonami Mukode Tosilo Aikonami Mukode Tosilo Aikonami Mukode Agbedelo Aikonami Agbedelo Aikonami Mukode Tosilo Aikonami Tosilo Aikonami His Excellency, Nakubon Shapa, John Mani Mahama, Nakubon Shama Mwati, Ekwa Poso Mutawasi, Young Boy, farmers, Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Ego Boku, Nakubon Shawati, any sweet mouth, Namisha Mwati, Umayankwe, fishermen, yeah, Mama Ego, farmers, and I'm more damati. Nakubo Shamunina, and then one care woo, and then one care yari. Farmers Muaha, oh, yes, I'm quay. Farmers, yeah, Mama Ego, yeah, only one care woo, only one care woo, yeah, Mama Ego, yeah, Mama Ego, yeah, Mama Ego, yeah, Mama Ego, yeah, Mama Ego. Dano miko sekro, moyiko, yema 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 moyiko. Yema moyiko, 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 weshe buju moye buso, yema moyiko, yema moyiko, yema moyiko, yema moyiko, yema moyiko. Ekwa kwenda masi. Yema moyiko. Mama yejanedio. Yema moyiko. Mama yejanedio. Yema moyiko. 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 Yema moyiko.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kosi Jamon, the mother of Michael Jackson in Ghana. Thank you. Thank you. Hey. Give it up for Kosi Jamon. Thank you so much. Full of DJ. Celebrate her. If you love Akosia Japan, make some shouts, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, technical team. Akosia Japan is the one who trained Michael Jackson in dancing. Come on, celebrate her with a big round of applause. And you saw the robot style she was doing. That is under Honorable Sam George's jurisdiction. That 1 million coders, so they have coded her. Come on, celebrate her one more time. Before we invite our sector minister, I want to say a big thank you to our list of sponsors, because our sector minister is the father of this sector, and the sponsors need to be appreciated, and then the sector minister will come. I want to say a big thank you to Development Bank Ghana, Agricultural Development Bank, Sino Machinery Ghana, Bona Agro Limited, Agricultural Manufacturing Ghana, Beft Agro Limited, High Farm Agro and Machinery Ghana, Stanbic Bank, Exim Bank, Indede Company Limited, Super Maritime, K Badu Agro Chemicals, Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, Rainbow Agro Sciences. We say thanks to all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a big round of applause. Not forgetting Japan Motors, Pioneer Food Cannery, CCT, The Fisherman Friend, and the Bacon Hill Industries, Baldina, Ofos Ventures, Michael Star Limited, and the list goes on and on. Thank you so much. In the meantime, this is what we have. The next time I come, I'll do the rest for us. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, with your permission, the man you have given to us to handle this sector, when he took over office, during the time of the National Press Conference Party was in power, the farmers who won the awards, they didn't get it. But when he took over office, he has paid all of them. Come on, celebrate this man. Before he came into office, when the National Press Conference Party was in power, I could tell you that we were importing pepper. Now there is enough pepper in Ghana, and we are even exporting. Before he took over office, local rice was not purchased. Now all the local rice farmers in the country are very excited with the policies he's brought on board. Your Excellency, this is a man, when he gets to a market and he chews a garden egg, he knows that this garden egg is coming from Kintapo Junction, house number so and so, this and that and that. That is the kind of person we have as the sector minister. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man who has made food very affordable and in abundance. Previously, a bag of 5 kg rice was very high. Today, within 60 to 70 cities, 5 kg rice of local rice, you are good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man who spoke to Glyco, and for the whole week that we were here, every participant who had any injury or whatsoever had an insurance cover of 1 million cedis from Glyco. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate Glyco for me. Ladies and gentlemen, the noble sector minister, Minister of Food and Agriculture, help me welcome the finest, Honorable Eric Opoku.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, our revered Chairman, Togbe Afede, colleague Ministers of State and Deputy Ministers herein present, Honorable Members of Parliament, Your Excellencies, Members of the Diplomatic Corps, Tobeo, Mamao, Chief Executive Officers of public institutions and agencies, development partners, representatives of farmer-based organizations, distinguished farmers, fishers and award winners, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, I am happy for the opportunity to deliver this short address on this momentous occasion of the 41st edition of the National Farmers' Day celebration, a day dedicated to recognizing the gallant men and women whose labor sustains our nation. Today, Ghana salutes the courage, innovation, and resilience of our farmers and fishers who continue to feed the nation
and anchor our economic transformation. Your Excellency, this year's celebration is significant. It marks the first Farmers' Day under your renewed mandate, and it is taking place here in the Volta region, a region of rich agricultural heritage and enormous potential. The warm reception, dedication, and support of the Volta Regional Coordinating Council, the traditional authorities, and the people of Ho have been exceptional. We are deeply grateful. Over the past 11 months, the Ministry of Food and Agriculture has laid a solid foundation for agricultural transformation. All our actions have been informed by science, and we believe that collaboration between the research institutions and the Ministry of Food and Agriculture is indispensable for the achievement of food and nutrition security. As a ministry, we have worked tirelessly to advance the vision of agricultural transformation under the Feed Ghana program. The program has begun delivering tangible results through expanded irrigation development, mechanization support, seed and fertilizer distribution reforms, livestock improvement initiatives, and strengthened value chain development. These interventions are not abstract policy ideas. They are transforming rural livelihoods, increasing productivity, and creating opportunities for farmers, especially women and the youth. We acknowledge with deep appreciation the private sector institutions that continue to demonstrate confidence in Ghana's agriculture. Agricultural Development Bank, ADB, Exim Bank, Stanbic Bank, Glyco General, Agra, Development Bank Ghana, Bond Agro, AMG Ghana, Sino Machinery, Beft Agro, High Farm Agro Machinery Limited, and many others have shown exemplary commitment to supporting this year's celebration through sponsorship, insurance protection for award winners, and investment in the agricultural value chain. Glyco's Farmers' Day insurance package, in particular, provides an added layer of security to our distinguished award winners, underscoring the importance of risk mitigation in modern agriculture. We thank Glyco sincerely. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, I wish to acknowledge with gratitude the role of Agri House Foundation in organizing the National Agricultural Fair. This partnership with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture has evolved into an effective and sustainable model for managing the fair. Through Agri House's mobilization, coordination, and logistical expertise, the 5-day fair, which previously imposed heavy financial costs on government, has been successfully delivered this year at no cost to the state. We deeply appreciate this valuable collaboration and look forward to strengthening our work together. In addition to the fair, a major innovation introduced this year was the 2-day Innovation, Research and Development session, which created a national platform for our universities and research institutions to showcase their scientific breakthroughs and technological solutions. Ghana is truly blessed with immense research potential, and our institutions, including the University of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, University of Development Studies, University of Cape Coast, the University of Energy and Natural Resources, the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, and the African Agribusiness Consortium of the Jaspon Group have generated wealth of innovations in crop science, mechanization, irrigation, livestock development, climate-smart technologies, and digital agriculture. For decades, many of these findings have remained on the shelves, unseen by the farmers and unutilized by industry. This year's IRD platform has therefore opened a new chapter by bringing research to the public domain through national live telecast. We are confident that with the establishment of the government research fund, these innovations will finally transition from the laboratory to the field, where farmers can benefit directly and Ghana's agricultural transformation can be accelerated. We applaud all participating institutions for their leadership and commitment. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Ghana is endowed with enormous agricultural potential, and with the right investment and determined leadership, our country will soon emerge as the food nation of Africa. As we celebrate today's award winners, we must also renew our national commitment to supporting the agricultural sector. Every cedi invested in agriculture yields exponential returns in food security, jobs, industrial expansion, and national stability. I therefore extend a renewed appeal to corporate Ghana to continue partnering with the ministry. Your sponsorship, technical collaborations, and financial support remain essential to honoring our farmers and scaling the innovations required for a resilient food system. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to commend the hardworking farmers and fishers gathered here. Their innovation and resilience continue to inspire our work at the ministry, whether through improved seed adoption, sustainable livestock practices, irrigation use, mechanization, or agro-processing. You have proven that agriculture remains a powerful engine for building a robust, sustainable, and circular economy. Today, we celebrate you, but beyond today, we shall continue to support and invest in your success. The Ghanaian farmer must not be a mere participant, but the leader of the entire agri-space. I also wish to appreciate the National Farmers Day Planning Committee, who have worked tirelessly with the Regional Coordinating Council, District Department of Agriculture, private sector partners, and agencies of the ministry to deliver a well-organized and memorable celebration. Their commitment is truly commendable. Your Excellency, this occasion is seen as the biggest celebration ever, but I must also indicate that the investment in the organization of this event is the lowest ever. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed with today's ceremony, I extend my warmest congratulations once again to all our award winners and to every farmer and fisher across the country. Your dedication continues to sustain our nation and drive our collective progress. Let's all feed Ghana together. Let's eat Ghana together. And let us secure the future of our country. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please appreciate the Sector Minister, Honorable Eric Opoku. I hear he has been installed as Nana Okumkom at the ministry, Nana Okumkom, making sure that no citizen is hungry. So one citizen, one free food. Come on, celebrate the minister one more time. At this point, we'll be inviting the gentleman of the land, the nation builder, noble man of integrity. Few days ago, I saw him on social media giving the police special armored vehicles. And he entered the vehicle and he drove it nicely. And I know that, no, this man is the one who trained Putin when it comes to machineries. Ladies and gentlemen, a president with a lot of dynamism and a lot of talent. Today, he's driving an armor car. Tomorrow, he'll be in a submarine supervising the fisheries and see how safe Ghana's coastal borders are. Another time, he'll be in the skies checking one or two things. But Your Excellency, if you do all this today, what will you do tomorrow? Monfasti Anema, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Nelomia Fofua, come on, celebrate him with a round of applause. Ever since he took over office, there has been a fresh oxygen in the country, supporting and taking care of young people, How do you know that the president loves young people? Look at the rep for the Council of State for Volta region. Look at the age of the Volta regional minister. Look at the age of the foreign affairs minister. The fantastic, nice gentleman known as the Honorable Ablakwa. I should tell you, as a matter of fact, his handsome nature alone, you know that he's using his dressing allowance very well. Ladies and gentlemen, before His Excellency takes over the stage to speak to us, we have a cultural troupe to do a beautiful appellations for him, because he is Togbigan of the land. Help me welcome Nobody Cultural Troupe Talking Drum Appellations to help us before the president takes over. Thank you.
Mioreka Mekedo Monami ho John Agboja Klama my do Monami Edisia do Monami vo John Agboja Klama my do Monami Among Kwenya Big Push Mekedo Monami John Agboja Klama my do Monami Edisia do Monami vo John Agboja Klama Oh, Mekedo Monami ho, John Agboja Klama my do, and he said do Monami vo. Oh, Mekedo Monami ho, John Agboja Klama my do, and he said do Monami vo. Mekedo Monami ho, John Agboja Klama my do, and he said do Monami vo. Among Kwenya, Big Push. Mekedo Monami ho, John Agboja Klama my do, and he said do Monami vo. Daniel Mekedo Monami ho. And he said, do Monami vo. Mekedo Monami ho. John Agboja Klama my do. And he said, do Monami vo. Among Kwenya. Big Push. Oh, Mekedo Monami ho. Mekedo Monami ho, John Agboja Klama my do, and he said do Monami vo. Mekedo Monami ho, John Agboja Klama my do, and he said do Monami vo. Among Kwenya, Big Push. Oh, Mekedo Monami ho. And they said, do Monami vo. Mida kona mahama na oroji ho. Mida kona kutusu na oroji ho. Oba mida kona mahama na oroji ho. Mida kona kutusu na oroji ho. Na wara gana duko choklu vinya nyama. Wara gana duko choboyo mae. Gana to mida koni. Nyadu gbararata bawondo sase. Na waklo duko hami. Mida kona mahama na horoje ho. Mida kona mahama na horoje ho. Kana to mi da kona kotosu na horoje. Mi da kona gomashi na horoje o. Na wara gana duko choklu vinya nyama. Wara gana duko choboyo mahe. Gana to mi da koni. Nyado gbarara taba wano sasye. Na waklo duko name. Mi da kona mahama na horoje o. Ghana to me da kona guma shiba horoji hai. Me da kona hakuja ba horoji ho. Ghana to me da kona sapabana horoji ho. Me da kona zana toba horoji ho. Na wara Ghana du ko chokluvinya nyama.
Thank you so much.
Ghana du ko tobo mahe. Ghana to me da kona. Nya do barara ota.
Honorable Chief Agomashi, I've seen what you are doing. Lovely. When we close, come for dancing allowance. Okay, thank you so much, Akpanami. Akpanami, we got Akpa. Come on, celebrate them one more time. Akpa. Ya gadogba, merago mai kanam. Ya gadogba. Thank you, cultural troupe. The drum is okay. Akpanami. Oh, miato. Manya ba milo joma ama lagbegbe. Ihajina debut ke odonato. Akpanami. Let me pam ya ba allowance le Honorable Tourism Minister go upper department emile. Akpa. Mi aba ho wadudu allowance le gbo.
Agblede lawe miawe le dojilo. Elanyi lawe ayikona milo. Fida gbanto le December me. Fida gbanto ya agblede awenkeke. Agblede lawe ayikona milo. Nyenye agledela makokeshia mekla Ghana fofodo denye akota wado abodrika de dimatia unyo hala bena manyabe nududu manomia hihia makata atro kawode dana buanye agledela wa alona susuba mafodi ndo onwa de kemala unyo. Selo, the farmer is the life of every community. The armor against hunger. The farmer is the life of every community. So you don't have to take advantage of a farmer without honoring his heritage. Agbedelau ayiko Mauna irami Yahweh le doji. And to the President of the land, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, we appreciate you for your policies for we the farmers. And we believe that with you as the President of Ghana, the Volta region will rise to a greater height. We thank you also for your love for the Volta region. Okreba kuku Mahama, Ose ye, Allah koma kose, Adola koma kogba, Lupapa matiko, Ati wadola wado drumla, Mahama madum bedo, Volta be, President, Oji President, Amara Kamaliola, Oklo Kotoklo.
Celebrate her one more time. Thank you so much. Yeah, Dukwe. Akpa. Yekwema. Mishi Akpane. Echo 24 hours economy drumming academy. Mishi Akpane. Honorable Jifago Mashiba Nemikbaba 5,000 Negodima. Mishi Akpane. Honorable Kujeto Ablakwa Jagwagba Nekpa Navajo Visa. Mishi Akpane. Ya Thank you. Aqua now. Aqua now. Aqua. Nova Aqua Kuka Jojo. Nanama wana toima. Aha. Dodo ko inara chupa. Aqua. Aqua. Aqua ya. Aqua now. Your Excellency, the song that performed the first time says, ever since you took over office, you and the road minister, Honorable Kwame, all the potholes in Volta region have disappeared. The first group of people who came to sing, so I have to explain it to you, as you said. And then they said, ever since you took over, now the roads itself, when they see Honorable and you, they are disappearing. All the things that the National Press Conference Party could not do, you have come to do. Ladies and gentlemen, rise up as we welcome the nation builder, man of noble integrity, the one and only, undisputed, class prefect of all presidents in Africa. Class prefect of all presidents in Africa. Eyesu. Emefa.
Akpe, mianoyi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm always happy when I come back to the oxygen city. At least I can breathe some clean, fresh air before I go back to Accra. Let me acknowledge our Royal Majesty, His Excellency Togbe Afede, the 14th, the Overlord of the Asogli State and his traditional rulers. Let me acknowledge our farmers, hard-working farmers, and especially those whom we're going to award today. I also want to thank the organizers for choosing the Volta region to host this Farmers' Day. Togbe, when he was talking, narrated a very embarrassing incident that took place in 2019 when he had been officially informed that he was going to be the chairperson of the Farmers' Day event that was taking place here in the Volta region. Just a day before the event, he was informed that he had been removed as the chairman and a new chairman had been appointed to replace him. That was the peak of partisan politics. And I'm happy that we're able to honor him today by putting him as the chairman of this great event. I've been to Volta region several times since my inauguration as president, and I have assured the people of the Volta region that as long as I remain president and the NDC remains in power, we will make sure that the Volta region always gets its fair share of the national cake. Recently, we launched the Big Push program, which the Nobody Cultural Troupe was talking about. And I must say that a good percentage of the roads that have been put under the Big Push are here in the Volta region. The regional minister recently made a tour of all the projects that we have awarded under the Big Push. And he has submitted a report to me, and his report shows that the contractors are on site, they have finished setting up their site camps, and indeed most of them have started the work. I'm sure that by the time I come back here next year or within 18 months, most of those roads will be nearing completion and we'll have the opportunity to commission them. Aside from that, we're also looking at the extension of water systems, and Ho particularly does have a problem when it comes to adequacy of water supply. We established the Adidome water treatment plant, and we finished phase 1 and phase 2, and the phase 3 was to extend the pipeline to bring water to Adaklu and to Asogli. Unfortunately, over the last 8 years, that was never carried out. And so the extra water that should have come to Ho is not available. And so we're going to continue the expansion of the Adidome water plant, and we're going to extend the water so that we are able to increase the availability of water supply here in Ho, the Volta Regional Capital. Aside from that, there's a critical road which is under the big push, and everybody has a year in, year out complained about the Ho Denu Aflao road. I'm happy to note that finally work is being undertaken on this all-important road, because it's going to increase the trade between us and our neighboring country, Togo, and make us able to move goods and other services and passengers between the Volta region and our neighboring country. And so that road is of particular importance. That's why I came and cut sword on it. We have 4 contractors working on it, and each of them has a lot that they should complete. And that means that the work on the road will go faster. Even though we've given 24 months to finish the road, most of the contractors assure me that they will finish long before 24 months. And so we'll have the opportunity to come and launch the road. Aside from that, we have finally secured land for the Aflao Ashigame. I promised during the campaign that we'll build Ashigame in Aflao so that we'll have Lome Ashigame and we'll have Aflao Ashigame. We, as the Agric Minister said, we're applying science in our new agricultural policy, because every country treasures food security. You must be able to feed your nation, feed your people, and make food affordable for them. But you can only guarantee food security if you put in place a system where you are able to do all year round agriculture. And that is why we're taking irrigation seriously. And this irrigation is not going to be irrigation that we apply only close to water bodies, but also irrigation in places that are not close to water bodies, because we can use underground water for irrigation. And so the Ministry of Agriculture is going to distribute solar water pumps. And so even if you have a 10-acre farm, we'll drill a borehole for you, we'll install a solar water pump. You don't need electricity. It will supply you water so that you can do year-round agriculture. You don't need to clear 40 acres of land. With 10 acres of land, you'll be able to produce the same amount of food that you produce on 40 acres. Because as you harvest, you are planting. As you harvest, you are planting. And so if you're able to plant and harvest 3 times a year, you can imagine the amount of food that you produce. And so government will continue to support farmers. And I particularly was impressed by our female farmers and fishers. Just that the title of your organization is a bit jaw-breaking, Gafafao. I've still been trying to learn how to say it, Gafafao. But of course, the Gafafao reflects how powerful the organization is. And I believe that they raise very important issues to do with focusing on women agriculturists who are into farming and fishing, by giving them credit to be able to produce more, and giving them the credit at the right interest rate. Currently, capital and credit that is available to our farmers is at such an interest rate that if they take a loan, they virtually will be working for the bank, not for themselves. And so one of our prime objectives is how to get credit to our farmers at the best possible rate. And I saw one of the members of the Ghana National Association of farmers and fishermen holding a placard that said single-digit interest rate. I agree with you. Credit for agriculture must be at single-digit interest rate. And so this government is going to work to bring that interest rate below 10% so that farmers can have access to cheaper credit to be able to produce more for us to feed ourselves. I like the theme of this year's Farmers' Day because it says we should feed Ghana, we should eat Ghana in order to secure our future. As the minister said, our food import bill of about 3 billion is still too high. And so we need to grow more food for ourselves. And we can only do this if we provide a market for our farmers. It is unacceptable that suppliers of the school feeding program buy rice from Vietnam to feed our school children, when Ghanaian farmers are sitting with rice inventories from last year. And that's why I gave the recent directive that for rice, for maize, for poultry, we must ensure that at least these 3 products that we use in our school feeding program, these are procured locally from our local farmers. We must also take advantage of the science that is available. Our universities and our research institutions are producing new varieties of seeds. I'm particularly excited about a breakthrough in producing a variety of cowpea, the black-eyed beans. For those of you who like gobe, the beans they use for it. One of the major challenges is the weevil that eats into the bean. You see that sometimes when you are eating your gobe, you see one of the beans and you see a weevil in it. Our scientists have developed a version of that bean that is resistant to the penetration of the weevils. And so you're able to store it for a longer period without it going bad. And so we need to produce these seeds and commercialize them and give them to our farmers so that they can increase food production and also improve food preservation. I will soon launch the school agriculture program. We're asking all secondary schools and tertiary education institutions to have a school farm. Where they can produce their own chicken, they can produce their own livestock, goats, small ruminants, goats, sheep, and big ruminants like cattle, but also produce their own vegetables, their tomatoes, their peppers, their okra, and all the other vegetables that they eat. And so we've appointed a National School Agriculture Coordinator, and soon we shall launch that program, and I believe it will also contribute to Ghana's food security. Already you've heard of Nkukon Kitinkiti and all of it. We are distributing 3 million chickens. And each farmer who registers in the Nkukon Kitinkiti is getting 50 of those chickens. And these are not day-old chickens. They are chickens that are 4 weeks old. So they've got their vaccinations. They are already advanced in growth. You just need to keep them for another 4 to 6 weeks and they're ready to go to the market. And we don't give you only the chickens, we give you the food to feed the chickens for the 4 to 6 weeks and be able to take them to the market. The thing about agriculture is you can do another job and still be a farmer. And so teachers, nurses, doctors, civil servants. You can go to work at the same time you can have a farm to supplement your income. And so don't think that it's only the village folk and our poor fathers and mothers in the village who must be full-time farmers. When we went to lunch in Kukon Kitikite, there was this young man who came. And he had received, I think, 1,000 birds. And when he had finished growing them, he went to sell them, and he had made over 100,000 cedis for himself. Meanwhile, this was a trained nurse. He had finished school and not been posted yet. So he said, look, while I'm waiting for posting, let me start rearing chicken. And so they asked him, they said, okay, now that you're making 100,000 from your poultry farm at every cycle, when your posting comes, will you go and work as a nurse? And his answer was, I will think about it. Agriculture is profitable. And agriculture brings good incomes. And that's why, even as president, I am a farmer. And so everybody can be a farmer. And I encourage all my appointees, government officials, please procure some land. You can plant oil palm. If you do 10 acres of oil palm or 20 acres of oil palm, you'll be surprised that it will give you more money than the salary you take every year. And so let us all invest and be able to produce so that we can supplement our incomes. I also want to commend the US government. Recently, they have lifted the tariffs that they imposed on us for agricultural products. And so for cocoa, avocado, oranges, pepper, onions, yams, anything we export into the US market is zero tariff. We don't pay any tariff. Our current volume of trade with the US in agricultural products is about $100 million. But we can significantly raise this because of the opportunity they've given us. And so, for those of you who are into agriculture, look at the list of export items we send to the United States, and you can go and produce them so that they are exported and you're able to make some more money. And so, without much ado, I will inflict my Farmers' Day speech on you. Mercifully, it's not too long. And so it gives me immense joy and a deep sense of national pride to join you this afternoon to celebrate the 41st Farmers' Day event. This is an occasion dedicated to honoring the men and women whose toil, resilience, and ingenuity feed our nation from day to day. Today we salute our gallant farmers and fishers who remain the heartbeat of our economy and the true custodians of Ghana's food security. This year's theme, Feed Ghana, Eat Ghana, Secure the Future, captures our collective ambition to transform agriculture into a strong, competitive, and sustainable pillar of national development. To our farmers, our fishers, our processors, and value chain actors across the length and breadth of this country, on behalf of the government of the people of Ghana, I say Ayiko. Ghana is deeply grateful for your sacrifice and your dedication. Togbe Chairman, our farmers continue to persevere despite complex challenges. Climate and weather variability, production and biological risks, market fluctuation, inadequate financing, institutional limitations, and the devastating effect of environmental degradation, particularly from illegal mining practices, global shocks have also imposed additional pressure on our agriculture. Yet amid these challenges, our farmers have continued to feed our nation and keep our economy afloat. And so for this, we owe you our profound gratitude. Togbe Chairman, food quality, accessible, and affordable food is fundamental to national survival and development. A nourished child learns better and grows healthier. A nourished workforce is more productive, and a nourished nation is a stronger nation. Although investments had been made over the years, Ghana still spends close to $3 billion annually to import basic food commodities such as rice, poultry, vegetable oils, sugar, and other processed foods. This situation is neither sustainable nor acceptable. It signals the urgency of building a bold, a resilient agricultural framework, an agenda that my government is determined to vigorously pursue. A sustained transformation of the agricultural sector requires well-designed, comprehensive, and sequenced interventions implemented with discipline and commitment. And so the Feed Ghana program, which is a flagship under the broader Agriculture for Economic Transformation agenda, embodies exactly this approach. It aims not only to modernize agriculture, but also to create jobs, reduce food inflation, foster rural industrialization, and anchor Ghana's march towards food sovereignty. Under this program, we're developing value chains in cereals, legumes, vegetables, starchy staples, tree crops, livestock, and poultry. We're expanding irrigation infrastructure, establishing farmers' service centers, increasing storage capacity, improving access to credit and insurance, and strengthening linkages in agro-processing. We're also establishing economic enclaves using public-private partnerships to facilitate large-scale agribusiness investments, while incorporating smallholder farmers into inclusive value chains. When my government assumed office in January 2025, food inflation stood at 28.3%. Through targeted interventions and careful management of food systems, I'm pleased to report that food inflation has decreased significantly to 9.5% by October 2025. And this is a notable improvement from the 22.8% recorded at exactly this period in October last year. This achievement reflects the impact of deliberate and well-targeted measures, such as the procurement and distribution of 50,000 metric tons of fertilizer and 3,000 metric tons of hybrid maize and rice seeds to farmers, including national institutions such as the National Service Authority, the Prison Service, faith-based institutions, and secondary and tertiary educational institutions. The rehabilitation and expansion of irrigation infrastructure under the Irrigation for Wealth Creation initiative, with 3,520 hectares under active development at Hueta, Ashaman, Aveime, Ochiriko, and Dawinya. Also significant progress in the Afram Plains Economic Enclave, where 3,220 hectares of irrigation infrastructure is at various stages of completion. We've also completed 15 out of the 250 earmarked solar-powered boreholes to support vegetable cultivation in farming communities and second-cycle schools. If you watched I think it was last week, we launched the Vegetable Development Program. And we launched it in Ahafo region with 60 hectares of land. And we're drilling boreholes on all the 60 hectares, and the farmers will have solar water pumps with poly tanks to be able to grow vegetables all the year round. We're coming to Volta region next. So those of you interested in joining the Vegetable Development Program, you have to register, and when we come, you can participate in this program. To empower smallholder farmers, the Feed Ghana program is establishing 50 farmers service centers, and Volta region will get its fair share of the farmers service centers. With agreements finalized for the supply of 5,500 agricultural machines. These include tractors, harvesters, rice mills, sprayers, and cassava processors. The government has also supported 120 individuals and AMSECs with mechanization equipment to enhance land preparation, harvesting, storage, and market access. To address the glut that occurs by increased production, the government released 100 million Ghana cedis to the National Buffer Foods Company to absorb the excess produce, with a further 200 million approved for the year 2026. Partnerships with private processors such as Farm Mate Tomato Company and the Tomato Women's Association are ensuring that vegetables and other produce produced on the farm are taken off directly at the farm gate for processing. As I said, I've also directed all service providers under the school feeding program, all security agencies, all state-funded feeding programs must procure their food items locally. And all of us must be watchdogs of this. I urge citizens to report institutions that fail to comply with this directive. These measures are to ensure that no Ghanaian farmer suffers losses due to surplus production. In the medium to long term, government will build modern pack houses and aggregation centers to reduce post-harvest losses. We're also strengthening links between farmers' cooperatives and processors to secure raw material supply and minimize waste. And so I wish to encourage all farmers groups, if you haven't formed your cooperative yet, better start forming your cooperative. So far, we have registered almost 70,000 cooperatives across the country. Government assistance is not going to go to individual farmers. Government assistance is going to be applied through cooperatives. So those of you who haven't cooperativized yourself yet, please start creating your cooperatives. This year, we increased efforts to rebuild Ghana's poultry sector through the Nkokon Kitenkete Household and Backyard Poultry Initiative. Over 13,000 farmers in 12 districts have received 720,000 birds. Support extends to 50 anchor farmers and 500 medium-scale farmers, as well as households nationwide. The government is collaborating with the private sector to establish modern poultry processing plants in different parts of the country to ensure secure market access, enhance value addition, and create jobs. And for those of you who watched, I think it was last week, I commissioned the first of these processing plants in Bichim in the Ahafo region. To ensure scalability, coordination, and inclusivity, over 70,000, this is just what I talked about, community, commodity-focused farmers cooperatives representing 710,000 farmers have been registered and integrated into all our major agricultural interventions. This cooperative model enhances bargaining power, It promotes fair pricing and strengthens collective problem solving. Togbe Chairman, to feed Ghana, we must also eat Ghana. We cannot import what we can grow, and therefore we're promoting a strong natural culture of supporting Ghanaian rice, Ghanaian poultry, Ghanaian yams, fruits and vegetables, cooking oil, and cassava products. This is essential if we are to achieve food sovereignty and agricultural profitability. Building a resilient agricultural sector requires climate-smart approaches, strong risk management systems, and investment in research, innovation, and agroecological practices. Government is therefore strengthening collaboration with our development partners, financial institutions, and the private sector to make agriculture a viable and attractive livelihood for future generations. Let me extend our profound gratitude to our partners, IFAD, AGRA, GIZ, KFW, WFP, JICA, FAO, COICA, AFD, and AFDB, and finally the World Bank, and also the governments of Italy, Norway, the Netherlands, and Canada for their invaluable support. To our banks, especially Agricultural Development Bank, which is my bank, for those of you who want to know, Exim Bank, and Stanbic Bank, to our farmers' unions, researchers, and private sector partners, Ghana appreciates you. To the Honorable Minister, Honorable Eric Opoku, and his team of dedicated staff at the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, I say Ayiko. You remain the backbone of this agricultural transformation that is taking place in our country today. As we celebrate our farmers and fisherfolk, let us renew our collective resolve to feed Ghana is to invest in Ghana. To eat Ghana is to believe in Ghana. And to secure the future is to work together, government, private sector, communities, and citizens for a food secure, resilient, and prosperous nation. As I conclude, let us honor our farmers, celebrate their achievements, and dedicate ourselves to supporting them at every turn. And so on this occasion, to all our farmers and fishers, I say, Ayiko, you are the real heroes of Ghana's progress. And so on this day, I have the honor and privilege to launch this year's National Farmers Day. May God bless our farmers and fishers. May God bless Ghanaian agriculture. And may God bless our homeland, Ghana. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Let's give it up for him once again. We are grateful for your powerful message, assuring and reassuring the good people of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, Togbe Chair, our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I would like to acknowledge a few dignitaries in our midst. We have the Honorable Deputy Food and Agriculture Minister, John Dumelo, also the MP for Ayawaso West Wagon. Let's welcome him. And the Volta MP's caucus, we are welcoming all of you. They are all present here this afternoon. We are grateful for your time with us today. The Regional Chairman, NDC, Mr. Mauto Agbavito, is also here. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Our Municipal District Chief Executive here present. The host Municipal Chief Executive, Honorable Stephen Adom. Thank you all for coming. Our Assembly members, the grassroots members, everyone here present. We are grateful for your time. We have also Mr. Moses Klug-Mensah, Deputy CEO, Exim Bank, Engineer Christian Agoda, Regional Director, Ghana TVET Services, and Suzanne Koba, Regional Director, NHIS Volta Region. We have Madame Marianne Papa, Chief Director for Fisheries and Aquaculture. Paul Sime, Chief Director, Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Dr. Eliklim Apetokbo, CEO, Independent Power Producers, and also the National Development Planning Commissioner. We are grateful, and due time we will acknowledge the rest of our invited guests here. And to some of our sponsors, we have Interplus Limited, African Agribusiness Consortium Limited, Movenpay Hotel, Yara Ghana, Glyco Ghana, AgriSeed Limited, Japan Motors, New Okav Industries Limited, Nanam Ventures Limited, Wine-Can Sunshine, Ekumfi Fruits and Juices Limited, Chemical Ghana Limited, Auto Parts Limited, International Water Management, WAF Agro Limited, LK International Company Limited, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research Ghana, Sky Agro and Aquaculture Solutions Limited, Aboboya Company Limited, New Age Agri Solutions Limited, Multivet Ghana Limited, and also Agra Ghana. Thank you all so much for sponsoring this year's event. Now we want to invite to the podium the distinguished personality that is responsible for the next line of events. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Jijo for me. At this point, we want to commence with the awards. And the awards for this day will be led by the fantastic warrior of Ayawaso West Wogon, the one who collected the steer for Auntie Lydia. A noble gentleman. In his constituency, every day there is free food because he loves his constituency so much. Help me welcome to the podium Honorable Deputy Minister of Food and Agriculture, Honorable John Seto Dumelo. Please give it up for him.
Reku Ndonami. For the lack of time, let me just stand on all existing protocols, but let me acknowledge my president, our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Let me also acknowledge the landlord of Volta Region and the chairman of the event, Toby Afede, and then also my immediate boss, Honorable Eric Opoku, and other ministers of state, MPs, deputy ministers, as well as CEOs and head of security agencies. As chairman of the 41st Planning Committee for this event, I would like to welcome each and everyone to the Volta region. Wezolo. And then to our farmers, I want to say Ejagbagba, and then also to say that Miawele Doji, but Fifilaya Vovomelio Ta Miajagome. So let me start with the first set of awards, which is Cocoa Coffee Share Nut category. And for this award, it goes to the most enterprising female cocoa farmer. Enterprising female cocoa farmer. National Best Enterprising Female Cocoa Farmer. And for her award, she receives 1 mini truck, 1 tricycle sponsored by WCF, 1 standard pruner, 1 motorized sprayer, 2 overalls with hats, 2 safety goggles, 2 respirators, 2 ear protectors, 2 hand gloves, 2 Wellington boots, 2 polo shirts, 2 cartons of 50-gram chocolate. But I think the most interesting one is the 1 mini truck. And she is from the Ahafo region, from the Sankore district, and her name is Madam Cecilia Adai. And for this award, we would like to call Dr. Ba, Deputy Chief Executive, Agronomy Quality Control Cocoa Board.
Regional Best Cocoa Farmer. Cocoa free casino and the day at cocoa dodo. Bit me as a damn and I'll show you. Ubinia de Ope. nti mefa manija baby ano mu tuefo no mo kire se di sisi efuo e ma ayeye nti ana abedru eni the most enterprising cocoa farmer 2025.
Okay. So for her award, she also receives 100,000 Ghana cedis from WCF. 100,000 Ghana cedis. Into for the award, yes, so Emano, 100,000 Ghana cedis, free WCF. So for the next set of awards, we are awarding a National Best Most Promising Young Cocoa Farmer. The National Best Most Promising Young Cocoa Farmer. And for the award, the prizes: 1 mini truck, 1 tricycle sponsored by Meiji, 1 standard pruner, 1 motorized sprayer, 2 overalls with hats, 2 safety goggles, 2 respirators, 2 ear protectors, 2 Wellington boots, and 50 grams of chocolate. And the award for the National Best Most Promising Young Cocoa Farmer, he is from the Western Region, Takwa District, and his name is Akwesi Say. Akwesi Say. Yes. Please stand. Thank you so much. God bless you. Ministerial. The next award, National Best Share Nut Picker. National Best Share Nut Picker. And the prizes are 1 mini truck, just a truck, 5 pairs of hand gloves, 2 pairs of Wellington boots, torchlights, cutlasses, chocolates, overalls, t-shirts, torchlights. And the award goes to Aminatu Sule from West Mamprusi District in the Northeast region of Ghana. Into the prizes no obenya truck bako wasansuenya Wellington boots now wasansuenya torchlights nisikan any t-shirts any kika. Once you bring it you can go up. Thank you. Mami Thank you so much. For the next set of awards, we would like to call the board chairman of Cocoa Board. The board chairman of Cocoa Board, Honorable Ofosu Ampo. And the next award is the National Best Coffee Farmer. The National Best Coffee Farmer. And the award he would get 1 mini truck, gloves, Wellington boots, t-shirts, respirators, cutlasses, chocolates, and so on and so forth. And the National Best Coffee Farmer is from the Bono East Region, Techiman District, and his name is Kwesi Jan. Openi Kwesi Jan. Inti ono awards no obenya car bako wasansuenya Wellington boots any sekai any machines ahodo pi.
Bon East Techiman. Amado cafe best in fi enkono. Cafe no juma anamze. Maye abai mu yi. Sisi mi tin tika so do best back to best du watch ana du son. Ayiko.
Yeah, that's it. Ayiko. Yawele Doji.
2025.
The next award is the National Best Cocoa Farmer. the national best cocoa farmer. Just a Ghana Hanina no Openia Oda Noa, or the national best cocoa farmer no. Na ne award no Obenya one Toyota Hilux double pickup. Just a pickup no Ewahaya Area Yabeko. Obenya Toyota Hilux double pickup. Wasanswe nya machine speed, wenya gloves, obenya Wellington boots, obenya Sikain, obenya Nyamapi for being the national best cocoa farmer na Ofri Ashanti region. He's from the Ashanti region, Mankranso district. Nanidin Mankranso district. Nanidin ye opening Edward Kwame Yeboah. Opening Edward Kwame Yeboah.
2025 national best cocoa farmer.
So that's the national best cocoa farmer. His car is parked there and he'll be driving it away this evening. In fact, this afternoon. Yamin Shao, God bless you. Board chairman of Cocoa Board, he's taking him to his vehicle, which is a brand new Toyota pickup together with other machines. God bless you. The next set of awards will be presented by the Honorable Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture. The next set of awards is by the Honorable Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture. The first award, the National Best Fisheries Extension Officer. National Best Fisheries Extension Officer, Northern Zone 2025. And for the award, he's receiving a brand new Yahama motorcycle. He's from the Bono East region, Kintampo, and his name is Mr. Israel Hansen Otuata. Please give him a round of applause, please. So that's Mr. Israel Hansen Otuata. The next award, National Best Fisheries Extension Officer, Southern Zone. National Best Fisheries Extension Officer, Southern Zone, and she's from the Ashanti region, Adanse District, Miss Esther Boateng. She also receives a brand new motorbike. Extension Officer, Southern Zone 2025. The next award is the National Best Fish Processor. The National Best Fish Processor 2025. And for the award, she will be receiving a double cabin truck. Just say, the double cabin truck, brand new one. She's also receiving fishing trine, 16 packets, fishing rope, album motors, and so on and so forth. And her name is Madam Margaret Ahajiche. And she's from the Central Region, Bantuma. Hey, it's in the mean to me count, but our marble is in it, Pachobrana.
Hope for many more. For 40
Bantuma
years, Margaret has dedicated her life to
fish. Our friend, Madam Margaret Ahajiche. Madam Interior, Pocho, Okano, Siho. Na Akitinum, na Spark. Petrosum, I.
Central Region. She operates an impressive 70 improved choco smoking
Thank you.
kilns.
The next award is the National Best Inland Fisher 2025. National Best Inland Fisher 2025. He will be receiving a double cabin truck and so many equipments as well, including outboard motor, ropes, and so on and so forth. And his name is Mr. Kofi Eduko. Mr. Kofi Eduko from Bono region. Please, a round of applause for him. Aduko. Aduko. Maraku F1. Yo, Maraku Yalo, Marele Doji. Maraku, Maraku Ba. Maraku, for camera. Maraku Ho Awarda. Thank you. The next award is the National Best Fish Farmer. The National Best Fish Farmer, and he will be receiving water pumping machine, floats 235 pieces, outboard motor 1 piece, fishing rope 1, fishing twine 16 packets, feed, and then also a brand new double cabin truck. And he is from the Upper East region, from the Congo district, and his name is Mr. Richard Dito. A round of applause for him. He is the National Best Fish Farmer 2025. So he's also receiving a cash award of 200,000 Ghana cedis, which is 2 billion old Ghana cedis. 2 billion old Ghana cedis. And he's receiving the cash right now. The cash is even in the car. And then we are also acknowledging his elders who are helping him to receive the cash and the car. The way they are holding his hand, that means the cash is already spent. And then we have the National Best Marine Fisher. The National Best Marine Fisher. He is also receiving a double cabin truck, brand new double cabin truck, multi-filament fishing nets, fishing rope, outboard motor 1 pieces, and float 235 pieces. And he is from the Volta region, Ketu South District. And his name is Mr. Clemens Sewonu. Amaga, Nyawele Doji. So that's the National Best Marine Fisher. National Best Marine Fisher 2025. The next award will be presented by Honorable Samuel Okujato Ablakwa. That's the foreign minister. I intentionally called him because I need a visa this week so that I can process it fast. And so he will be helping me to present the National Best Community Commodity Farmer Cooperative. National Best Community Commodity Farmer Cooperative. And they will be receiving MK22 diesel-powered multifunction tricycle. They will be also receiving 175 horsepower tractor, brand new tractor which is there. They will also receiving 3 power tillers from the government of Canada, and then also 5 transplanters adjustable by the government of Canada. All these prizes are right here, and they'll be picking it up right now. And they are from the Greater Accra region. The district is Tema. And that's the Michelle Camp Cooperative Women Farmers Society Limited. Michelle Camp Cooperative Women Farmers Society Limited. They are the National Best Community Commodity Farmer Cooperative. And all these awards are being sponsored by the Canadian government. They are getting 1 brand new 75 horsepower tractor, including 3 power tillers, 5 transplanters. Please, a round of applause for the Canadian government. They've done so well. And also a cash donation of 100,000, 1 billion old Ghana cedis. The next award is the National Best Agricultural Researcher. The National Best Agricultural Researcher, and he is receiving a Samsung refrigerator by the CSIR, donated by Sumatra Ghana Limited, and also a brand new laptop. And he is from the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, Savannah Agricultural Research Institute, Tamale, and his name is Dr. Jerry Asalma Mbonyine. Please come on. Please, a round of applause for him. Kaula. That's the National Best Agricultural Researcher 2025. The next award is the National Best Security Agency in Practical Agriculture. The National Best Security Agency in Practical Agriculture 2025. And for the award, they are getting 2 jet motorized sprayers by K-Bedu Agrochemicals, 5 pieces of cutlasses by Crocodile Machetes, 5 pieces of knapsack 16-liter by WYNCA Sunshine, boxes of Wellington boots, and also assorted chemicals. And they are from the Eastern region. They will be supported by the MD of Bon Agro Limited. The MD of Bon Agro Limited, please come and help us to present this award. The district is in Sawam, and the institution is the Ghana Prison Service in Sawam. The Ghana Prison Service in Sawam. And they're also receiving a brand new tractor presented by Bon Agro. Brand new tractor presented by Bon Agro. And this is the Ghana Prison Service in Sawam, Eastern Region. Please, a round of applause for them. I can see the Director General smiling very much. The car key is here, and they'll be driving it straight to Accra.
And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Ghana Prison Service. And their Chief Director is here, Honorable Patient Bafuboni Esquire. And ever since she took office, the feeding of the prisoners has increased. Director General of Ghana Prison Service, we appreciate you. Oh, give Madam a big salute. Give Madam a big salute. Give Director General a big salute.
Yes, please let them take a photo with the Director General.
Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate the Director General.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Honorable.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs. We invite the landlord of the region, Honorable Volta Regional Minister, who has initiated Volta Youth in Agriculture and has bought them a lot of equipment privately from his own income. Celebrate him, celebrate him, celebrate him. I am so proud His Excellency gave us the very best. Thank you so much.
The next set of awards is the National Best Faith-Based Organization in Practical Agriculture. The National Best Faith-Based Organization in Practical Agriculture. The award is an 85 horsepower tractor head by the government of Ghana, 5 jet motorized sprayers by K-Bedu Agrochemicals, so many boxes of cutlasses, 1 set of irrigation kits, which is very expensive, 5 pieces of knapsack, Wellington boots, and assorted chemicals, and also so many cartons of Wellington boots from Indede, Ghana. And the region is Greater Accra region, and the church is Presbyterian Church of Ghana. Presbyterian Church of Ghana winning the National Best Faith-Based Organization in Practical Agriculture 2025. There will be more hymns on Sunday because of this award. Please, all of you join. Please, all of you join. Please, a round of applause. Let me do this one. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. The next award is the National Best University in Practical Agriculture. The National Best University in Practical Agriculture. The award is tractor with implements by the Development Bank Ghana, 2 jet motorized sprayers by K-Bedu Agrochemicals, 5 pieces of cutlasses by Crocodile Machetes, 5 bags of 30 kilos of compost fortifier, 5 pieces of knapsack, boxes of Wellington boots, and assorted chemicals. And the region is Greater Accra. The district is Legon, which is my constituency. I had no hand in this, but the winner is the University of Ghana School of Agriculture for winning the National Best University in Practical Agriculture. Since your MP is here, I'll be driving the tractor with you back to Accra. And it will be supported by the management of Development Bank Ghana. The management of Development Bank Ghana. That is the premier university, University of Ghana, the best university in practical agriculture 2025. Please give the key to them. Please, a round of applause. They are getting a brand new tractor. Tractor with implements by the Development Bank Ghana. Tractor with implements. So they will be driving.
So they are being joined by management of Development Bank Ghana. Together we grow. We do it different.
A round of applause for them, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are halfway through the awards. We are inviting the MD of ADB, to help us with the next set of awards. The next award is the National Best Senior High School. The National Best Senior High School in Practical Agriculture. The national best, that means the whole country. The senior high school that has the national best. And for them, they are getting a brand new 18-unit classroom block constructed by the Get Fund. Please listen to the awards so that next year, if you're a senior high school, you would really partake. They are getting a brand new 18-unit classroom block by Get Fund. They are getting a brand new coaster bus. Brand new coaster bus. That is the bus at the back.
I am told we have Honorable John Dumelo. I am told the bus has to come to the front for us to see.
So if the driver can bring the bus,
yes,
we mean business. They are also receiving a cash prize of 50,000 Ghana cedis. That is 500 million Ghana cedis. 2 jet motorized sprayers, 5 pieces of cutlasses, Wellington boots, and assorted chemicals. This is very enviable. The 50,000 is by ADB. And the region is also where I'm partly from, which is the OT region. And the district is Jasikan Municipality. And the winner is Father Dogley Memorial Technical Institute. Father Dogley Memorial Technical Institute. They are getting an 18-unit classroom block built by Get Fund. And a brand new coaster bus. Brand new coaster bus. And a cash prize of 500 million Ghana cedis. All these cash prizes are here. Today they will be driving their brand new coaster bus, fully nyanya, with full tank, back to Jasikan. The road to is good. Problem Melio. So that is the National Best Senior High School. So for all the senior high schools in this country, next year the prizes will be double. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So we are waiting to see that bus. Headmistress, please hold on. His Excellency would like to shake you and your students. So hold on for us. Now the bus must come, but it must be behind the media people because of our connections and cables here. So let the bus come, but be behind the media or this side so we can see it well.
So the bus is coming. The bus, look at that, that's the bus coming, the brand new bus. Fully nyanya. We are halfway through the awards, will be done very soon. The bus driver, he should hurry up. There's fuel inside.
Madakuku John Mahama government is a show working government.
Show working.
Evidence based. Sikam pede de malamu. Michia Kwana John Mahama, Minister of Agriculture. Managugu Volta region Toba, Your Excellency, maybe Albana Woke Alcatade, Inke Jomagajibe, Itetemu.
The bus was donated by AMG. AMG. The bus was donated by AMG Limited. Please, a round of applause for AMG. It's a brand new bus, and the school is driving it home today.
So at this point, National Best Second Cycle School in Practical Agriculture. Let's have management go one after the other to greet the dignitaries upstage. And then you end up at His Excellency's place. So start from the other side traditionally. Management. I like the Jama over there. When you close, come to Honorable Ablakwa for Jama allowance.
Is that with? So we are moving to the next one, which is the National Best Junior High School in Practical Agriculture. The National Best Junior High School in Practical Agriculture. And for the award, they are getting a brand new 12-unit classroom block by Get Fund. They are getting a 12-unit classroom block by Get Fund. They are also getting a minibus, a brand new minibus by Beft Agro. They are getting a 22 diesel horsepower multifunctional tricycle with trasher. They are getting sprayers from Kebedu Agrochemicals. They are getting 5 pieces of cutlasses. They are getting knapsacks, Wellington boots, and assorted chemicals. But the most important thing is that they are getting a brand new 12 classroom block by Get Fund, and then also a minibus, which is also here. And the region is Northern Region, the district is Yendi, and the school is Northern College of Science and Technology. Northern College of Science and Technology. Please
the president says they should bring their bus. This is their bus.
That is the bus.
The show working government, the evidence base.
Honorable Gunu, please. The minibus was donated by Beft Agro. And can we also have the management of Beft Agro here to support us? No, sir. Thank you so much. That is your bus. You can go and inspect your brand new tear rubber bus. The next award is the National Best Primary School in Practical Agriculture. And it will be presented by the Honorable, my boss, the Honorable Minister of Food and Agriculture. Supported by management of Ekunfi Fruits and Juices. The award will be presented by my boss, Honorable Minister of Food and Agriculture, and that is the National Best Primary School in Practical Agriculture. The management of Ekunfi, are you here? Okay, so for them, for the award, they will be receiving a fully furnished library block by Get Fund, fully furnished library block by Get Fund, a mini tractor with implements, slasher, harrow, plows, spare parts from Ekunfi Juice and Fruits Limited. They will also be getting a diesel horsepower multifunctional tricycle with multifunctional trasher, 2 jet motorized sprayers from Kebedu Agrochemicals, pieces of cutlass by Crocodile Machetes, 5 pieces of knapsack by WAF Agro, boxes of Wellington boots by Indede Ghana, and then assorted chemicals. And their region is Volta region. The district is Central Tohun District. Their MP is here, and the winner is Mafi Avakpedome DAKG Primary School. Forgive me, I'm from Hofway side. So please come. Where's the management? Ekunfi. So they are getting a fully furnished library block by Get Fund. They are getting a mini tractor, brand new, with spare parts, cutlasses, sprayers, Wellington boots, and assorted boxes of chemicals. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have 13 more awards and we are done. The next award is the National Best District in Agriculture. The National Best District in Agriculture, and for their prizes, they are getting a tractor head by High Farm Agro and Machinery Limited, 2 jet motorized sprayers by Kebedu Agrochemicals, 5 pieces of cutlass by Crocodile Machetes, 5 pieces of knapsack, Wellington boots, and assorted chemicals. The region is Eastern Region. The district is Asinimanso Akoso District, and the winner is Asinimanso Akoso District. The National Best District in Agriculture, and it will be supported by the management of High Farm Agro and Machinery Limited.
Management of High Farm Agro, let's have you now. Please come and join the minister to do the presentation. Thank you.
Asinimanso Akoso District. The next set of awards is the National Best. The next set of awards is the National Best Agricultural Extension Agent. The National Best Agricultural Extension Agent. They will be receiving, or she will be receiving a prize of Yamaha Cracks motorcycle and a cash prize of 100,000 Ghana cedis by the government of Ghana. That is 1 billion Ghana cedis by the government of Ghana. The next prize is the National Best Extension Agent 2025. And the region is Bono Region. The district is Techiman Municipality. And the winner is Grace Akrugu. Grace Akrugu. You are getting a cash prize of 100,000 Ghana cedis, 1 billion old Ghana cedis. Auntie Grace, please stand here. And the check is here. The 100,000 Ghana cedis check is here. Thank you. Yes, please. A round of applause, please. Thank you so much. The next set of awards is the National Best Youth in Poultry Farming. The National Best Youth in Poultry Farming. I wish I was getting this award, but the National Best Youth in Poultry Farming, and the award for what he will be receiving, a MK22 diesel horsepower multifunction tricycle, a 10 poultry cage battery system, cash prize of 100,000 Ghana cedis, which is 1 billion old Ghana cedis, 2 just motorized sprayers, 5 pieces of 500 ml by Sky Agro Limited, 5 pieces of 500 ml by Sky Agro and Agriculture Limited, and then also they will be receiving 4 pieces of 25 kg optical poultry by Sky. And the region is Eastern Region. The district is New Drab in South District, and the winner is Michael Mochia Newman. Michael Mochia Newman. That's a National Best Youth in Poultry Farming 2025. And his check is also here as well. It's unfortunate today is a holiday. You could have cashed it immediately. We have 10 more awards to go and we are done. Thank you so much. The next set of awards is the National Best Poultry Farmer. This award was the National Best Youth Farmer. The next set of awards is the National Best Poultry Farmer. The National Best Poultry Farmer. And for his prize, he's going to get MK22 multifunctional tricycle with multifunctional thrasher, 1 Aboboya brand motorbike, a cash prize of 200,000 Ghana cedis, 2 billion old Ghana cedis, and the cash is here right now. He's going to get 2 jet motorized sprayers by K. Bedu, 5 pieces of 50 kg layer concentrate feed by Sky Agro, 10 pieces of 500 ml super acid liquid feed by Sky Agro and Agriculture Solutions Limited, 5 pieces of 10 kg by Sky Agro and Agriculture Limited, and then pairs of Wellington boots, 10 boxes of assorted chemicals. But the most important one is the Aboboya, the cash prize of 2 billion Ghana cedis, and the multifunction tricycle with multifunctional trasher. And he is from the Ashanti region. The district is Bekwai Municipal, and his name is Mr. Adolf Adakwa. Mr. Adolf Adakwa, National Best Poultry Farmer. National Best Poultry Farmer, and his check is right here in my hand. The next set of awards will be presented by the Roads Minister, Honorable Kwame Abuja. I need my roads to be done in an hour, so I have to call him. Honorable Kwame Abuja. And the category is the National Best Onion Farmer. The National Best Onion Farmer. And the prize is multifunctional horsepower, multifunctional tricycle with treasure, a cash prize of 1 billion Ghana cedis, 100,000 Ghana cedis, 2 jet motorized sprayers by K. Bedu Agrochemicals, 5 pieces of cutlasses by Crocodile Machetes, 5 pieces of knapsack by WYNCA Sunshine, pairs of Wellington boots by Indede Ghana Limited. And the winner for the National Best Onion Farmer, he is from the Eastern region. The district is Kwewu East, and his name is Michael Ban. Opening Michael Ban. A round of applause for him. And that is the check for the 100,000 Ghana cedis. That's the National Best Onion Farmer. The next set of awards is the National Best Tomato Farmer. The National Best Tomato Farmer. And she will be receiving a 22 diesel horsepower multifunctional tricycle with multifunctional trasher, cash prize of 100,000 Ghana cedis, 1 billion Ghana cedis, 2 jet motorized sprayers by K. Bedu, pieces of cutlasses, 1 set of irrigation drip tape, pieces of knapsack 16 liters, pieces of Wellington boots, and assorted chemicals. And she is from the Ashanti region. That's the National Best Tomato Farmer 2025. She's from the Ashanti region, Asante Akim North Municipality, and her name is Madam Victoria Osei Karikari. A round of applause for the National Best Tomato Farmer. And her check is ready. The next award is the National Best Differently Abled Farmer 2025. National Best Differently Abled Farmer 2025. And he will be getting a MK22 diesel horsepower tricycle with multifunctional trasher, a cash prize of 2 billion Ghana cedis, which is 200,000 Ghana cedis, jointly sponsored by Agra and GOG. 2 jet motorized sprayers, pieces of cutlasses, Wellington boots, and assorted chemicals. And he is from the Upper West Region. District is Dafiama Busie Issa District, and his name is Lawrence Pioza. A round of applause for him, please. National Best Differently Abled Farmer. Can we have the management of Agra to join, please? Management of Agra. Let's see the award winner, please. The next set of awards. The next set of awards. Chairman, can you come here? Chairman, come here. The next set of awards is the National Best Youth Farmer. The National Best Youth Farmer. And for his prize, he's getting MK Diesel 25 multifunctional tricycle with multifunctional thrasher, a cash prize of 200,000 Ghana cedis, 2 billion Ghana cedis, sponsored by Agra and GOG. Motorized sprayers by Bedu Agrochemicals, pieces of cutlasses, knapsack, Wellington boots by Indede Ghana Limited, and assorted boxes of chemicals. And it will be also supported by the management of Agra. And the National Best Youth Farmer is from the Bono East Region, District Kintampo North, and his name is Ruben Asari. Ruben Asari. A round of applause, please. Gradually, we are getting close to the main prize. Madam Kuku, Ameokata, Onao, award, play cars, play tractors, Alabama, Yaponchi, Akelengoba, procurement officer, Wanami way bill, happy Miata move of Wakoi, Alo tractor Koi. If you have been given a car or a van, a bus, a tractor, a motor, you see the procurement officer, this man, for your way bill before you can move your cars away. Thank you. So, Mikata Mijagwami Yaponchi, Akwanami. The next award is the National Best Female Farmer. The National Best Female Farmer. She's also receiving a 22 diesel horsepower multifunctional tricycle with multifunctional thrasher, cash prize of 200,000 Ghana cedis, 2 billion old Ghana cedis, 2 jet motorized sprayers by Bedu Chemicals, 5 pieces of cutlasses, knapsacks by Namam Ventures Limited, boxes of Wellington boots, and assorted chemicals. The region is Ashanti region. The district is Asante Akim North Municipal, and her name is Madam Grace Owusua. That is the National Best Female Farmer. Madam Grace Owusua, National Best Female Farmer 2025. Management of Agra. No, it's not this one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Road Minister. Thank you so much. Let's break the chain a little. We invite Honorable Volta Regional Minister and to present some gifts to the youth, Volta Youth in Agriculture. Let's have their leaders come and let the minister present it to you. Volta Regional Minister, Honorable James Gonu, let me have you now before we go to the final presidential aspect. Volta Youth in Agriculture. He's giving them numbers of tricycles. Volta Youth in Agriculture.
Please come here, come to this side.
The minister personally supported them from his own funds to help them with a number of tricycles. Thank you so much. Volta Youth in Agric. The number is okay. We can't have all the numbers. Just your leaders is fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. Volta Youth in Agriculture. Akwami atano nyi pipila akwanami. Miano bedumra the minister ta.
The next award will be supported by the Volta Regional Council of State member. Please come. And that's the National Best Livestock Farmer. The National Best Livestock Farmer, and the cash prize is 200,000 Ghana cedis. 2 billion Ghana cedis. 2 billion old Ghana cedis, sorry. 2 billion old Ghana cedis. Cutlasses, knapsacks, Wellington boots, assorted chemicals. He's from the Ashanti region, Asante Akim North Municipal, and his name is Abdullah Fuseni, National Best Livestock Farmer. National Best Livestock Farmer. National Best Livestock Farmer. Thank you so much.
Mr. Lawrence Poza, please kindly pick your check from the PRO of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The next set of awards will be presented by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, supported by the Minister of Agriculture, plus management of Stanbic Bank. But we'll be reading the profile first.
And the national overall second runner-up, the profile. The second runner-up, National Best Farmer, 2025, is 63 years old, and a farmer from Banda in the Krachin Chumuru district of the Oti region. His highest level of education is O-level, and he has been farming for the past 40 years. He is married to a wife with 4 children. The name of his farm is Adaija Farms, and is located in Banda. The farm has employed 20 permanent workers, comprising 12 males and 8 females. The farm also engages about 100 casual workers, comprising 50 males, 48 females, and 2 disabled females. He has 300 acres of farmland, indicating his potential to expand his farming activities to produce more food and employment. We now have the scale of operation of his enterprises, and it is as follows: 200 acres of maize, 300 acres of rice, and 50 acres of soya beans, 20 acres of palm oil, 8 acres of teak, 50 acres of yam, 50 acres of mango, and the list continues. He also has 560 cattle, 300 goats, 150 sheep, 240 pigs, 350 bees.
Let's appreciate him. The portfolio is big. It's bigger than...
So the winner of the second runner-up National Best Farmer is from the Oti region. District is Krachi in Chumuru, and his name is Charles Jato. Charles Jato. Charles Jato. His Excellency. His Excellency. The award winner should come, please. Accompanied by the Minister of Food and Agriculture. That is the second runner-up National Best Farmer 2025, and is also supported by the management of Stanbic Bank Ghana Limited. Leave there.
Are you done?
Yes.
Thank you so much. The next award is the first runner-up National Best Farmer 2025. Is a 48-year-old farmer from the Gas South district of Accra. And he has 900 acres of maize, 150 acres of mango, pineapple 76, cassava 60, and many more. And he's from the Greater Accra region, and the district is Gas South, and his name is Osmanu Kadri. Osmanu Kadri. That is the first runner-up National Best Farmer, and is supported by the management of Exim Bank Ghana Limited. Deputy CEO, Exim Bank, and he is getting 2 billion old Ghana cedis, equipment from Jet Kebedu, and boxes of assorted chemicals. That is the national first runner-up National Best Farmer 2025. Now, the moment that we've been waiting for, the overall National Best Farmer 2025. The overall National Best Farmer 2025 is an 82-year-old man from Kwewu Afram Plains South District. He's been farming for 44 years. He has 1,000 acres of cocoa, 293 acres of mango, 30 acres of cashew, and so many more. He's from the Eastern region, and he will be getting today 1.2 million Ghana cedis. 1.2 million Ghana cedis, I think is 120, 12 billion, sorry. And he's from the Eastern region. He's getting, and he's also from Kwewu Afram Plains, 12 billion old Ghana cedis. And the cash is here right now. And he, the winner for the overall National Best Farmer, is Openyi Abraham Kweku Edusei, National Best Farmer. He's 82 years old. And it will be supported by the management, the managing director of ADB, and the managing director of Sino Machinery. And he will be getting, and he's supported by ADB. The check is supported by the ADB. That is the National Best Farmer 2025. He's also getting one brand new tractor. He's getting power tillers. He's getting motorized spray, and so many more. That is the National Best Farmer 2025. Openyin Abraham Kweku Edusei, 1.2 million Ghana cedis by ADB, which is 12 billion old Ghana cedis. That is the National Best Farmer. And there's also a truck by Sinotruck. A truck by Sinotruck. Openyi Abraham Edusei.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Openyi Abraham, overall National Best Farmer 2025. Now, after this, let's have only the best farmer and the wife and the president only for a picture. Best farmer, the wife, and the president only. Every other person, we plead with you to take your seat now. Only the best farmer and the wife. Only best farmer and the wife. Every other person should take their seat now. For a man to be called Abraham and have his name in the Bible, it is just prophecy fulfilling itself that he shall feed all the children of the land and the children of Israel. Best farmer, hold on. Take a picture with His Excellency. Take a picture with him. Lovely. Lovely.
A round of applause.
A round of applause for Openyi Abraham. Oh, yeah, me doli na ncho ajagwagba, Mishi Akpane. Overall best 2025. Mr. Abraham, please hold on. We have to do the handing over of the sword. From the 2024 Best Farmer to you, the reigning king 2025. Let's invite the 2024 Best Farmer with the sword as he comes to do the handing over. The handing over. A round of applause. 2024 Best Farmer, please come and say something on my mic before you go back. Please come. Please come. I have misplaced my cordless. Please come. Speak from here. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please, the reigning king for 2024 as he hands over.
Yeah, very short. Yeah. Your Excellency, President Dramani Mahama, the first gentleman of the land, and a colleague farmer. In fact, when I saw you in the Batra combine, I bought one the following day. Yeah. Honorable Minister of Food and Agriculture, my friend, my mentor, you helped me a lot to secure my money. That was, the domestic check was given to me at the dungeon. Thank you very much. And my colleague farmers, permit me to commend Eric Opoku, Honorable Eric Opoku. He's doing a very good job. And I think he's resetting the agric agenda. He's doing very good. And I told him to fix it because there's nothing wrong with Ghana agriculture that cannot be fixed with something right. And he's doing so. So I thank him very much. And you prayed on his behalf to the president that please, 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 don't reshuffle him. Maintain him. He is good and we need him. And my friend, with the sword no every month, Ejumano Edin, then so Angunyamu, Midasi, Ayuko.
So we are handing over officially from the 2024 Best Farmer. Nana Owusu, and he's handing over to the reigning 2025 King, award winner Openyi Abraham Kweku Edusei. "2025, his swearing in reminds me of His Excellency's swearing in. Let's have your vote of thanks in 2 minutes. We beg you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, the chairman of today's occasion, Your Royal Highness Tokwe Afede the 14th, Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture, Mr. Eric Opoku, Honorable Minister for Fisheries and Aquaculture Development, Mrs. Emilia Atta, the Volta Regional Minister, Honorable James Guno, Honorable Ministers of State, Honorable Members of Parliament, our esteemed sponsors and partners, Tananom, our distinguished chiefs and queen mothers, invited guests, fellow farmers, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. On this momentous occasion marking the 41st National Farmers' Day celebration, I rise with profound humility and gratitude to extend, on behalf of all farmers of our beloved nation, our sincerest appreciation to everyone who has made this day possible. First and foremost, I wish to express profound gratitude to the Almighty God for His gracious favor, divine protection, and enduring blessings that have enabled us to gather here to commemorate yet another National Farmers' Day celebration. Permit me, Your Excellency, to express my deepest appreciation to you and to the government of the Republic of Ghana for sustaining this noble tradition of celebrating and rewarding the tireless efforts of our nation's farmers and fishers. Your continued commitment to the advancement of agriculture remains a beacon of hope for us all. Your Excellencies, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I think, permit me to make this statement. I went into the agricultural industry almost 55 years ago, and I've been in the service since then. It was immediately I left the Cape Coast University in 1968. And during the early ages of my journey in this industry, I won many awards, district awards. And in 2009, I was honored with the Eastern Regional Best Farmer Award. 4 years after that, that was in 2023, the state conferred on me the National Best Cocoa Farmer. And in 2024, I had the honor of being named the world's